Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone? This is Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals. Sorry, I'm having my cutter down there didn't want to stay up. So I'm getting ready to start my altered book. I've done some of it. Torn some of the pages out. I have left a couple in here, just so you can see my process. Now I was wanting my craft cutter. So what I do is I start from the front and I do like, I don't know, 3 or 4. I always leave the first page, the very first page of the book, well, the first couple pages actually in the book. And then let me put this here so I know where we're at. And then I tear out 10 pages. And then I do like 2 or 3 of these, and then I go to the back and I do 2 or 3 of them. And then I just kind of alternate that, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up some of these pages here without cutting through this paper, which I gotta say that's kind of hard to do. But there we go. Okay, so and then what I do is sorry, inhaled when I should have swallowed. Ugh. Oh, I think, no, that's the one I just put in there. I still am looking for my little metal ruler like that. I don't know. It's somewhere on my desk. If you could see my desk, you'd understand. Christmas exploded and I haven't got it cleaned up yet. And until I get my medieval Mirage Christmas journal fixed or finished, it's just gonna be what it is. So anyway, so I keep the very first and then the next page, and then I tear out 10 pages, and then that 11th page I keep because we are going to at some point glue these 2 pages together. And then I pull out a page, and then page 12 I tear out the next 10 pages, and then that 11th page I keep because we will glue these 2 together. This altered book, it's basically a book of pockets, really. And I just continue on that. So after like those 3, I would come back to the back of the book, and then I would keep out that first page, and then that second to the last page there, and then I would tear out 10 pages there, keep that 11th page, paper clip them together, keep that next page, and well, if I could get it. And then I tear out the next 10 pages, keeping that 11th page so I can glue the pages on either side of those torn pages, those pages that I tore out, together. What that does is it creates space in your book. So, okay, so like this here, I have it, and I'll sometimes just go through and clip like this first one, I'll clip, or this one, I'll clip 12 pages until, and go back and forth. This here, I don't think is quite 12 pages. Depending on your book size, is really the size, how many you're going to choose. I chose 10 because I want these pockets to be nice and thick, I guess, because I'm going to use this for my January journal and also an idea journal because I don't think it'll fill it. So, okay, so what I did here was, okay, so I tore out those 10 pages, kept this one, clipped it together, and now I'm going to keep this page because this is the front or the back of that page. This is the front of the next one. Now these next 10 pages or so I'm going to want to tear out. Let me see how many pages there are. I can't remember. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 9 pages, but this page I want to keep because I'll make a pocket with this page that we kept out earlier. So put my ruler in there. And it's very important that you can either hand tear these or you can do it like I'm doing. Oops, doing it right here. Hopefully, yep, I did. And then so they just come out. And I keep these pages. I mean, I have a whole basket full of these pages. Well, not a whole basket, but these are all the pages that I've gotten from this book thus far. So, I just put them over to the side, and then I will, since I know these 2 pages are going to go together, I clip them together like that, and then this would be going, to the back of the book, and you keep that page out because you want your page cover, and then you're going to keep this one out because you want it to connect to this page. I know this is kind of hard to explain. Amy over at Crafty Cat does a really good job of explaining things. And if I can figure out how to link videos in my description, I will link her video. Gail Augustinelli does a really good job of explaining how to do this as well. But then I will paper clip these 2 together because I know that those 2 are, look at this book was this thick. And see, now the covers are almost touching. So, now the fun part, and I'm keeping these pages because I thought there were some pretty pages in there that, well, I might want to use. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the cover yet. This is from Graphics Fairy. It's one of their recent freebies. I'll probably cover the cover with, well, that's a mouthful. Of course I'm going to cover the cover. I'll probably I'll do something, either some collage on here, or what I might do is do some collage, then put some lace down here. But since I don't have to create a signature, this is basically our signature right here. The papers that are left in the book are the pages. And so I'll decorate this page and here, and of course this one. And then these 2 pages, I will either, I haven't decided. I'll show you. I'll just show you. I think I'm going to have a side pocket on this one. So, I'm not going to you know, thumb hold this or anything yet because, well, I don't have that page covered. I have no idea what that was. Okay, so, and you know, I would try to make these as neat as you can, but don't pull them completely out because you want that space there. And that's going to create your pocket. So I'm using art glitter glue here. That is, oh, it's in sad shape. Sad shape. So let me clean this up a little bit. Maybe I don't have, since I was sick, I haven't done my nails because, well, when you don't feel very good, that's the last thing you worry about is how your hands look. So I'm just going to, and actually I think, okay, so I'm going to glue along this edge here, and I'm just going to make this one big pocket here. And then I'm going to glue along the top edge. Oops. Sorry, I'm seeing, oops, oh my goodness, oh no. God bless America and all the ships on the sea. Okay, sorry, I had to. All right, and then you want to make sure that you're pulling this completely over when you glue it. And those, ew, and I'm like leaking glue. I had a baby wipe. I don't know where it is. Okay. Is this? Yep. Okay, I'm going to get a baby wipe out because, well, I'm gluey. Oops. Sorry, I might have wiggled you. But you really want to make sure that you pull the papers and get them really even when you're gluing. It'll just make your book lay nicer. And wow, I got glue like everywhere, didn't I? Goodness gracious. All right, so let's go back to decorating because that's the fun part. And I got a whole bunch of papers out over here that, well, I'm thinking, and since this is such a big book, I'm thinking that there's going to be some collaging going on because it's a big book. Okay, so I'm just going to set this over there. Put my pen back in my art glitter glue, otherwise it'll get all gross. How are you guys? Are you guys doing good? Is it cold in your neck of the woods? It's cold here. The high is supposed to be 32 degrees today. So that's chilly. Chilly. Shouldn't. I do live in Wyoming, so you know it is part of the nature of the beast, so to speak. When you live in a colder climate, you gotta expect cold, right? I actually don't mind the cold. I am generally hot most of the time. I don't tolerate the heat real well. I get really cranky. Okay, I'm just gonna... And the papers that I'm using is from, for the most part, Roxy Creations. If I use a different creator, like I might use some of some Twisted Paper Studios paper, because she has some really nice stuff over there. Or I might use some Tracie Fox. I don't know. But if I use, I'll at least let you know whose they are. Okay, so now I think I'm going to put this like there, and then this one maybe here. Maybe a pocket, or, because, well, I don't know why I chose this book, really. I don't. I have no clue. Okay, so, but, it is what it is, what it is, what it is. Okay, what other kind of paper? Oh, here we go. This is good stuff. Okay, I could use that. I could use that. See, I have some Italian ladies. Like that. And there's that. Ooh, and I want this book to be kind of springy, so all the pages that I'm going to be using are going to be, I don't know, colorful, springy-like, with flowers. Very botanical-ish. How's that? I don't think that's a word, but it's fine. Okay, I'm just going to get in here and start tearing and start gluing. If you have any questions regarding how I did the pages, again, just put a comment and ask. And I'll do my, ooh, that's like almost gone. Wow. Okay, and that needs to go elsewhere. Again, like I said, Amy over at Crafty Cat, she's got a really good video on altering a book. And, oh, you know what? I forgot so much timer. Oh, goodness. Squirrel! Sorry. So we've been going... wow, we've already been going almost 20 minutes. So let's do another 20, and then I can have another 10 to wrap things up. Okay. And like I said, I'm just going to collage the book because I think it'll just be easier. And we're just going to start with this. We're just going to do the spreads as they come. How's that? Yeah, I kind of like that. Except this book, it's so big. She's getting in my way. And I need another. I have another glue stick up here that I thought that I've been using. It's not my Scotch Create. It's Elmer's school glue, washable school glue. Really, I'm not. Well, yeah, I kind of am. I was gonna say I'm really not that picky about glue, but yeah, I kind of am. I likes what I likes. And I really like the Scotch Create glue. I'm just going to hand tear this. And this is printed on parchment paper, so it's a little sturdier than regular copy paper. Ooh, that was a tongue twister for me. So this is why I don't like the Elmer's glue. It's gooey. I mean, but it is, it is nice and smooth. So I guess if you can't find Scotch Create and you don't want to order it online, that's where I get mine. I get mine online. I get it off of Amazon. You can use the Elmer's glue or whatever other kind of glue that you would like to use. Oh no. Oh, God bless America. And all the ships on the sea. Okay. And I don't have to do the center here because I'm going to use, you know, one big piece of paper here. I don't know which one was this one. Oh, I really don't. You know, and you could. Well, I'll probably put that one there. What's this one? What was this one? I kind of like this one on here better. I might tear it down a little bit. You could use, well, I'm going to leave that out. You could use a piece, oops, oh my. Well, preferably a bigger piece than that. Ooh, you know what I'm going to use? It's going to be fabulous. Is this brown paper packing tape. And I am actually going to just bring it all the way down here like so, and then tuck it maybe in there. And that's going to cover that up. Oh yeah, that's right. I made a side pocket of this one. Oh no, that's not a pocket at all. What am I doing? Losing my mind is what I'm doing. Of course, I would have had to have found it to lose it. Okay, I'm going to use some Amity Bloom washi on that. Oops. Oh no. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Oh no. Why? God bless America. Yeah, like I said before, I really thought that I was the only one that ever said God bless America. But apparently there's a teacher somewhere and he uses it. But he uses in all the ships on the sea. Sorry, my head might be in the way. I'm trying to get the washi tape level with that page. There. Like so. And now I need my scissors. Scissors! Really rather have the big scissors because, you know, you can kind of sort of control. Well, not control big scissors, but see, you can use washi tape for this. Oh no, I got glue underneath my fingernail. Well, that's fabulous. It's not even a very long fingernail when I'm at, and yet I still managed to get glue up underneath the fingernail. Let me have a pin. I don't recommend using a needle to clean your fingernails. But right now, that is what I have to hand. Okay, so we have a piece of paper, we have a piece of this paper, then we have a ruler. And I don't really care what kind of ruler. I'm just gonna tear it. And I don't need a very big piece. There. Perfect. All right. Oh no. Oh my. I go through this glue insanely fast. I think it's because, well, it's purple. I can see it, so I really get it on there. I really make sure that everything is well glued. Okay, put this up here in the corner. close one eye so I can only see one of something, because today's vision forecast is we get to see two of everything. So it just makes life fabulous. And if you wanted to continue to, and maybe that's what we'll do over here. And I'm going to tear this down just a squidge more. Oh goodness, just stay over there. There. That. And as you can tell, I am so not measuring. Story of my life. Why measure? And, you know, you could keep these pieces of paper and they would make really cool, like, accents to different pages, but I just don't really want to. It's really what it boils down to, is I don't want to. Yes, I like that. Oh my goodness, I got stuff everywhere. Everywhere. Oops. My glue page just sticking to things. Okay, we're just going to do that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the center with the glue stick, and then I'm going to go around the outside with my Tombow glue because I don't have a glue page this big. And this is just as easy, really. It's not as fast, but it is just as easy. Okay, Tombow glue. And I may have to come back and do some of the corners, and that's fine. I would say gluing is an exact science, but, well, it's not. And that's perfectly okay. As long as you get it stuck to the page and you get it stuck well, it doesn't matter. Just don't matter. Oops. Okay, so I want this up a little bit. Okay, and it's not straight. Okay, I'm gonna do that. There. And I got glue everywhere oozing. This particular baby wipe, well, none of my baby wipes down here are really wet. They're damp. It's really all they are, is they're just damp. I was playing with my glitter glue sticks earlier, so I got glitter sticks everywhere. Okay, so there's that. That looks very good. So this one, I'm thinking I'm just going to collage this side. I don't know what you mean by. Oh, and Ethel is being naughty because, well, that's what she does. Ethel is just naughty. And yes, I know that's not her real name, but, you know, if I say her real name, it's all bad, because then she starts mouthing off even more. And we don't want that. And also, I think that might be a breach of copyright, too, if I say her name. I don't know. The YouTube police might come after me. And I do try to mostly be a law-abiding citizen. my husband was a cop for 22 years, so, you know, there's that. There's a certain expectation of officers' wives, or at least of my husband. One must maintain a certain look. Okay. Oh yes, this is going to be pretty. It is. You know, I think I'm going to take bits of this one. Bits and pieces. Because we're collaging. That's what we're doing. I know. You get to watch me collage. I will, for next week, or, you know, I don't know, maybe later this week. I don't know how often I'm going to be working on this book. Let's put it that way. How's that? I don't know. I might work on it every day this week. I don't know. Probably not, but one just never knows, right? That's a really thick piece of paper. And I'm just folding that over because, well, basically I'm just being lazy is what it is. I'm just not feeling the whole cutting of it. How's that? So I don't know that it's being lazy. It's just, I don't want to do it right now. Okay, and then I'll rip that. And I'm going to rip that. There's a lot of ripping going on. It's awesome. I don't know. Do I want it? I do have a lot more. And by a lot, I pulled out a lot. A lot. Oh, blue. Yeah, we could use blue. Lello. Do I want to use some Lello? Ooh, how about the blue and the green? We could use some more blue. Because, well, why not? Or I could use some pink. Sorry, I know this is probably off screen. Ooh, I really love that piece of paper. I don't know why, I just do. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's see what we can do with these papers. I just really want those flowers under them coming down. Why, yes. Okay. You know, I have like a scrap bin over here. This would be perfect for the scrap bin versus new papers. But, well, that's just crazy talk. Using our scraps. No, I use my scraps quite a bit. But in my defense, a lot of my scraps are little. And this is a really big page. Sorry if I'm shaking you. I don't think I am, but I might be. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be here all day. Sorry, my head's probably in the way, but I have to see. Yeah, let's see. Well, anyway, so let's not make it even harder. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that. And see, if you wanted to, you could, if you so desired, left some of the green. I don't necessarily want to. Not at least on that. What's all this? Oh, this is more paper. Oh my, oh my. Let's put that big piece right there. That Okay, there we go. And I think I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to turn the book this way so I can actually see. And hopefully you guys don't, you know, get to view my top knot because I just threw it up in a clip this morning. I had to work at the cigar shop this morning and, well, let's just say that before bed, I'm going to have to take a shower because I smell like an old man. You know how old men smell, old stinky men. Yeah. I tell my husband that every now and then. He's like, I've only been to the cigar shop. I'm like going, and what is at the cigar shop? Old stinky men. And so he just turned 55. And, well, you know, being his wife. Sorry, I had to have a chuckle there because, well, I've been torturing him. I'm not gonna lie. There's been some torturing happening in our household, and I kind of like it. Ooh, what did we put that one there? Why, yes, except I don't know that I want all this white. So I'm just going to take my tear ruler, tear that off, and make it a funny shape. Yes, that's perfect. And if I really wanted to, again, I just really don't like to ink, but I could, and that would separate this from that, and it would be fabulous and wonderful, but that would require inking, and it's something that I don't really like doing, and I don't know that it's really necessary. If you're an inker, I'm sorry. It is really pretty. Oops. Oh gosh. God bless America. Extra twitchy and seeing two of everything. I'm telling you, my life today is fabulous. It's just amazing. Okay. Oops. And what is my... Oh, the timer's done. Oh, goodness. Well, let's start the next timer, the 10-minute timer, because... All right, so see, we got this done. I'll put some pockets in here and stuff, and I might put... Let me have just a little piece of this. Like half of that. Just so I can go from that page to... there. Oh, I may have caused that on to stick. There we go. Now what am I going to do with this? Well, let's just, I don't know, put it, how about right there? There. So initially what we're going to do is we're going to cover, or I'm going to cover everything, and then, see, like this here has become a nice large pocket. And I think on some of them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line of glue down the middle and make 2 pockets. So it'll be fabulous. And this will just be nice. Nice and pretty. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the cover. Which I just don't know. But there's some pages, I mean, there's some, I mean, that would make a really pretty journal card, wouldn't it? And it's, I mean, the paper is kind of shiny. It's more satiny. And then look at that swan. Isn't it pretty? And then the swan with babies. So there's lots of paper that I'm going to use from the book. Probably not in this first part, but in like journal cards, because I think that would make a beautiful journal card with adding some other stuff, some botanicals to it, and maybe a label, and you know, backing it on a little sturdier paper, because this paper is probably a smidge thicker than copy paper. But I just think that's so pretty. Put like a flower. It would be pretty, I'm telling you. And then see, then that's something that could go in. Oh my. Go in like the giant pocket here. And there's going to be lace, and it's going to be a girly book. Sorry, again, I inhaled when I should have swallowed. Story of my life. All right, and then see, this book has this really cool like ribbon detail that I'm actually going to leave in here. You know, you could make this into a calendar. That's a really big calendar, but you could, if you wanted to, you could use a smaller book to make a calendar. Where is it? Oh, this book. Sorry. Excuse my reach. And my mess is going to fall. So this is an altered book. As you can see, it's considerably smaller than that one. And this one is actually my idea book. But see, I left this page and I left the first couple pages. And then that's when I started putting things in. You know, here's a sewn envelope. Apparently I didn't sew the top. But, you know, it has ideas in here. And then I want to say I tore like 5 or 6 pages out between pages that I kept, and I didn't make them pockets. I just glued them together, and we'll do some of that in here as well, because seriously, how many pockets does one person need? So probably what I'll do, so this one here's a pocket. This one here, I will glue them together. So it's a solid sheet. And then on this one, we'll do like maybe a top loading pocket. And then I'll glue this together to make a single page. Oops. Yep. And then this one we'll do a pocket, but we'll do like the double pocket. Ooh, I just had an idea. I could make a double pocket on this one, have 2 tags, and then this one have a solid sheet, and then have a single pocket, single big pocket, and then a single page, and then a double. And well, we'll just have to see where it goes, I'm telling you. And then we'll do some of the slanty pockets, and it'll just be fabulous. This book will be kind of like an art book. An art journaling book, kind of. I don't know. But I love that. That collage turned out fabulous. And this one, that turned out pretty fabulous too, and I didn't have to do a whole lot. So, that's where we're going to end today with our altered book. See, I mean, this has, like I said, lots of ideas in it, and this is just right. And I still have, and I actually separated, this is before I knew how to actually do it. I actually separated it back there. And I probably will actually glue that back on. I don't know. It's my own personal idea book, idea journal, so it doesn't necessarily have to be pretty. It just has to be functional. And that's what you guys need to remember when you're making your own journals. They don't have to be pretty. They just have to be functional. I mean, seriously. You know, if you're making your journals, that's awesome. Just make them functional for you. Nobody else needs, it's not, unless you're making it for somebody else, as long as it's functional for you, it doesn't matter. The sky's the limit, and you can do whatever you want to. That's not wanting to stick. I might have to get my fabric tack out for that. I got some dirt from my fingers. But so yeah, so that's what we'll do. I will see you in tomorrow's video. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday and your week thus far is going fabulous. We will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.